Now, Rachel Garceau with the On Your Side forecast.
It is 5:48. Did you notice nature's flashlight this morning? There is a full moon in the skies. You have to look quickly, though, of course, as our sunrise is coming earlier than it did at our last full moon. The beaver moon peaks at 6:34 this morning. It is brilliant out there. Pretty clear skies as well to get a good shot of it. It is so named because beavers tend to build their dams at this time of year, apparently. It's also called the frost moon and the morning moon as well. Most full moons have several nicknames. So take a peek up as you're headed out early this morning. It is nice and bright. Now, the unfortunate news for today is that we have this air stagnation advisory that has been expanded and prolonged across southwest Idaho. So yesterday it only impacted eastern Oregon, then a little sliver of the lower Treasure Valley, but we are seeing it once again expanded into the entire Treasure Valley, upper and lower, into the western Magic Valley, on up into the upper Weezer River Basin area. Say that 3 times fast. And then over into eastern Oregon still. That's through at least 5 o'clock Thursday, because as we look at our weather trend over the next 7 days or so, there is really not a lot that is changing. We stayed very sluggish here at the surface. I've had a couple people say, well, it's been a little bit breezy. Isn't that enough to mix out the inversion? Well, remember, we need vertical mixing in the atmosphere. We need a storm system to come in. We need those winds in the upper atmosphere to really kick out the warm air that is stuck aloft. It looks like that might happen for us next Tuesday. Look at this dramatic drop in temperatures. Now, the unfortunate thing here, for those of you who have been itching for some precipitation, is it still looks like at this point we are going to stay dry for the long term. The computer models have really backed off the precipitation chances for southwest Idaho. We might see a few showers coming in, but hopefully by early to middle of next week, we have a system come in that will knock out the inversion. But high pressure remains in control, so the precipitation you see here in the Pacific Northwest and the next system lined up behind that one will not be enough. Maybe to flatten out the ridge enough to allow for a little bit of accumulation of precipitation in places like McCall through early next week. Sunday, Monday, we might see a few showers here, maybe a little bit of high elevation snow. But if we take this out 10 days, finally, by November 22nd, this is a week before Thanksgiving, that's when we may finally see some rain here in the Boise area. Some models hinting at the possibility of ½ an inch. Remember, we have been bone dry for the entire month of November. Nothing measurable since the end of October. Even October was a very dry month. So we need the rain. It looks like it is coming, but it's still a good week and a half out. Now, as far as temperatures go today, we'll cool off a little bit over in Ontario and Caldwell, places like that saw abundant sunshine yesterday, as we'll have clouds that will build in today. Still 54 for Boise, though. Also 54 in Idaho City. That warmer air still aloft. 46 in McCall, 51 on tap for Cascade, with mostly cloudy skies and light winds. We'll call it a partly cloudy to mostly cloudy day in the eastern mountains. Low 50s for Stanley, Sun Valley, and Fairfield. And in the Magic Valley, we'll see upper 50s. A pretty pleasant day for Twin Falls, as you may hang on to your sunshine just a little bit longer. So 58 there with light winds out of the east. Quick check of my extended forecast shows really upper 50s is the name of the game all the way through Sunday and even early next week. My only chance of a shower looks to be Monday here in the valley, and that's a slim chance at best. That's also, though, our warmest day with a high of 60 early next week.